Hey guys, welcome. I'm doing something a bit different today. Trying to stream out to Twitter and Facebook as well. I am not sure if it's working, so I guess we'll see. Look, that's the wrong button. Anyway, with me is Viper, who you guys know. Okay, yes, so Facebook is working. Anyway, with me is Viper. Let me just mute that. Facebook is working. Let's check if Twitter is working. Twitter is also working. That's amazing.
Amazing. On all platforms.
I know, I feel so accomplished. So, with me sitting in the dark is Viper. Viper, introduce yourself, please.
I am Viper. I am glad to meet everybody. I'm Viper. I am the Sergeant Major for the Motorised Infantry Battalion of the 42nd 1st Company. And yeah, been on YouTube with a couple of people, fighting in Ukraine for over 2 years. Married to Halinutska, director of Project Konstantin. Yeah, and been fighting and still fighting, currently in a very, very difficult area. Unfortunately, I cannot say where, but pretty much
everyone can deduct by now.
Yeah, if you're good at math, you should be able to actually know in which area we're fighting. And yeah, it's always good to be with Jana, my sister from South Africa. So yeah, I'm doing a bit of fundraising. We trying to raise some funds for a vehicle, pickup truck, so that we can, or bakkie as we call it in South Africa, so that we can try and replace what, well, not replace, that's probably not the right word, but just to make sure that we've got at least 1 or 2 vehicles that's available for rotation. Yeah.
Awesome. I just want to say hi to our early people here. Obviously, our awesome mod Keith is here. And then Kai, who is from NAVO Dach Battalion. So we met him in Ukraine. Kai, you're awesome. And then Tracy is joining us on Facebook. And then we have Triple T GN6VD. Oh, should have just read your name. Sorry. Tahir in Oslo. Welcome as well. Yeah, so can you tell us what happened to your other vehicles?
They had a very short
lifespan on the front.
Lifespan on the front. In the area that we are, as I said, it's quite a hectic area. It's a very, very, very difficult area. So we had a Nissan Navara, which was actually one of the vehicles I bought. That was the first vehicle that was hit probably about almost a month ago now, I think, if I remember correctly. Then we had a black L200 from NAVO, which Kai will know, actually. We collected a Hilux from them. That Hilux lasted 2 missions. And then, again, NAVO jumped in and helped us with a replacement vehicle, which was a black L200 automatic.
You already destroyed the second NAVO vehicle? I mean, the Russians already destroyed the second one?
I didn't. But yeah, they've destroyed it about 3.5 weeks ago. Then we jumped in and got the Nissan. Oh, we had a L200, green one, that was donated by cars from Ukraine. That got blown up as well. It was destroyed by FPV. And then they took artillery to it. And we've lost recently the Nissan Hardbody that Project Konstantin helped us with. So yeah, vehicles at the moment it's not such a good subject in our world and in our area of operations.
Can you just give us a bit of insight into, obviously, you need position to get vehicles to get to position, right? But earlier today, you sent me a video, and I won't post it or show it, but it was just, guys, the weather there is miserable, okay? This looks like something from like just a
Sleepy
sad
Hollow.
movie. Yeah.
Sleepy Hollow. Yeah.
Fog, everything. And the guys were walking, and I'm like, where are you guys going? Also, hi, Greg. Your daughter's having shoulder surgery. I can relate. I've also had shoulder surgery. So good luck for her.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Praying for her and pray that everything goes well.
I hope she took a pain block, because it's going to be painful.
Dislocated it twice, but managed to put it back, and yeah, I haven't dislocated it yet again.
I lost count of how many times I dislocated this one. That's why eventually now I have 3 screws holding my shoulder in place. But good luck, Greg. And say hi to her from us. So sorry, Viper. On everything, like obviously you guys need vehicles to get to position.
Yeah, so they were walking to Polygon. Yeah.
How far is, can you say how far Polygon is without revealing anything?
Okay, for the Americans, it's more than 2 miles.
Okay.
That's what I can say.
Is it like
2 miles, and for sort of the world, about in the region, it's more than 3.5 kilometers. Let's leave it at that. It's not exact. I can't unfortunately tell you exactly where it is.
No, obviously. And
yeah,
is
so
this
they were
just a
going
stroll?
to Polygon. No, so what we did is we did tactical movement. So we make it a game so that the guys keeps interested in walking. So we did tactical movement to Polygon and then back. Tactical movement, and I set it up ambush for them, of course, to help them with the training. So yeah.
No, man, all you should have done is you should teach them some voortrekkerlikies. And just like, as ek mag word vir die lewe in die stad.
No, no.
That, or I have a friend here in South Africa who was in the Navy here, and he said during training they would sing struggle songs. So for those of you who don't know, struggle songs are the songs that Black people sang and colored people sang against apartheid, but it's like got stuff with great rhythm, great beat, you know, so it's great for like jogging. And eventually the guys in training were complaining to him. They're like, hey, because it was him and one other white guy. He's like, what? Hey, why do we never sing any of your songs? We always sing ours. And these 2 guys are like, you don't want to sing our songs. We're like, no, like what? It's like, no, we're not. You're going to fall asleep with Jan Pireviet. And they were like, what do you mean? And they sang Jan Pireviet, and the guy's like, yeah, no, that sucks. Let's stick to our songs.
Okay, just a quick one. I see Andreas Lach. Welcome. Nice to see you, Andreas. Yes. So he asked, hope my guys are okay. Yes. We had some injuries and concussions, but luckily no 200s and no fatalities. So what normally happens is
as soon as they first donation.
Amazing.
Sorry, continue. I'm just tracking donations.
So what normally happens, guys, is as soon as there's a FPV hit, the FPV hit will follow either artillery or additional FPV hits. That normally just immobilizes the car. It's yes, there's a little bit of shrapnel. The drivers do get sometimes some shrapnel. Sometimes it's more serious, sometimes not so serious. But then they jump and run because it's normally the second strike or third strike that is extremely difficult, and that then like literally blows up the vehicle.
Sure. Okay. Sorry. We got 2 donations in. One from Tahir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tahir.
And
appreciate it.
Then also another one from Simon for $240.30.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Really, really
Let me
amazing.
just figure out how much we still need. Let's do this.
So, guys, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome.
Greg also added money, $100 from Greg too. Thank you, Greg.
Oh, thank you, Pastor. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys. So, as you see, we are looking at the chat. I'm trying to do it while Jana's busy with all her stuff.
I appreciate
so it. You guys are more than welcome to drop any questions that you've got. Obviously, we've just in OPSEC, but you can ask. And yeah, for you guys that followed my career path, yeah, I've been promoted. I'm actually now on command level. So yeah, if there's anything that you guys want to know, anything that you are not sure about, or about rumors or about the lines, I'll try and help you as far as I can. Oh, thanks, Greg. Yeah, appreciate it. So yeah, guys, feel free. I see a lot of Nikki, a lot of the guys. Yeah,
a lot of rollers here.
Greg, yeah. A lot of Ricks, yeah. So Andreas Lach, all the guys. If you want to ask anything, Keith, obviously, helping with the moderation. Thank you so much, Keith. We do appreciate you. Kai, all of you guys. If there's anybody that wants to ask a question, you're more than welcome to ask me, and I can try and explain it up to a point where I can actually explain it.
Try and explain it to a point where you can actually explain it. That is great language skills.
No, that's meaning that it will be 80% there. It might not be the 20% that's national security.
Understood. So let me
that's what I mean.
do this. I'm just messing around with my formula here.
Jana, you want to raffle something?
Huh?
You want to raffle something? You want to raffle something?
Do I want to raffle something?
Yes.
I have things to raffle. What do you want to raffle?
Hey, Pat.
Hey,
no,
Pat.
I'm not talking. Do you give me something to raffle? I said, must I bring something that we can raffle? I've got a lot of nice stuff.
What have you got that we can raffle?
Okay.
Go find something, and then we can decide. We can ask chat what they want.
So I'm just raffle. Yeah. Okay. Cool. 1 second.
I'm just gonna. I need to. Okay. Then it's gonna be a bit of a longer stream because it's
What we can do is like we don't have to close the raffle now. We might run it for maybe the week, and then close it down. But I'm gonna give you guys, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on, just a quick one. Andreas, how is morale nowadays? Okay, I am not. I've promised Helena I will not swear that much anymore. Not trying to. But it starts with we're tired. The problem that we sit with is in the area that we are. We also, although I don't live that close to the line anymore, the area that we are gets struck by shaheeds quite a bit. So the last 2 nights I had about 2.5 hours of sleep. They literally just in the last half an hour take out 3 shaheeds, like 10-15 kilometers from where I live. So, and I promise you, if you take out a shaheed on that distance, it is a loud noise. Bonya, our daughter, is here with me. And she's very, very afraid of anti-air and stuff that explodes, because obviously you're dead. She's lived, but she's visiting daddy more on a permanent basis now.
Just for those who don't know, Bonya is a Rottweiler. It's not an actual human child.
Bonya. No, not now. No, she's lying on a bed in front of the heater, so she's not going to stand.
You're not going to move her.
So yeah, talking about morale. Yeah, Andrea's tired. But you know what? Still fighting. The morale is difficult because we are in a very, very difficult area. I obviously had a lot of the foreigners only do a 6-month contract and go, because we're in a very difficult area. It's very difficult to maintain our numbers, but we've worked very hard in the last probably 2-3 months. So we've got a lot of new guys coming in, good guys that I'm busy training. A lot of my older soldiers has left and has gone back home. So yeah, that's a problem that we battle with. But I mean, it's something that's the rotation of staff is in any normal company, it's an issue. So it's just we need to maintain and recruit and work hard to get it to get my numbers right and get it where it should be. So yeah. Also, a couple of legalities changed now in Ukraine. So we used to be able to bring could have came in and he would have gone straight to 4th Battalion of the Legion, and then they would sign a contract, and on our letter of recommendation after his basic training he would have been moved to us. Now it's changed completely. 4th Battalion does not sign contracts anymore. It's a pure training facility now. So which means that the foreigners goes somewhere in the west of Ukraine. I can't tell you where it is, but that's our operational base. And there, one of my sergeants, which Jana knows quite well, Therma, is there. He then goes through physical screening. They do aptitude tests. They do a lot of prerequisite testing. And then from there, the contract, everything is signed there. From there, we still move them then to 4th Battalion for 8 weeks for training of basic trainings, BCT. And then only they come to us for training and then get to the front line. So that whole process, which used to take around about a month and a half, has now been pushed out for about 2.5 to 3 months from where they sign contracts. So then you must... They only then have 3 months left on their contract because most of the foreigners move within that first 6 months' time. So it's made a cycle that was short with a long extension for work, now very long with a very short end of work that we get for a lot of training we do. Which crazy. I don't personally think is very clever, but that's unfortunately the way that it's been done now, and we need to adapt and get it done.
I have a question from Northern Alex Ferguson Fella on Twitter. Yeah. Hi. Is the use of Durans or Shahids for strikes against soldiers ramping up a lot, or are they still mostly used to murder civilians at sleep or destroy Ukraine's power supply?
They don't only working now when they sleep. That's during the day, like today, the whole day there was shades. So, but yes, they still love to hit civilians, especially in areas where it's difficult, where there's a big city close to a frontline area where they want to have a breakthrough. What they do is they hit that cities very hard, because for them, unless they hit like one of the majority, like Kyiv or Odessa or Dnipro, but the smaller cities now, they start to hit as well, because it disrupts we as soldiers in ZSU need to fix cars. We need to go to buy stuff. We need to. So now they started hitting that cities as well. So which tires us down quite a bit.
And do they hit you guys as well, like your base? Because I think that's the main question that Alex asked is. So they don't use it to target you guys?
They do use it on the front line. Yes, it's been used. It's not an occurrence that we see a lot, but they do utilize them in areas where they cannot break through. They would then start attacking with, but they don't use them a lot, guys. You must remember they're expensive. You cannot. They will probably use it for like a logistics center, maybe, or something like that, close to the front line. But it's been reported that they've used them, but in our area, and as I say, we're in a very difficult area. I haven't seen it yet. We haven't experienced it yet.
Then Golby has asked us a question, wondering if we've heard why Norway stopped sharing intelligence with the US. He's heard that Russia has been targeting Ukraine's training bases and thought, So I don't know.
So that is okay. So I can just tell you the following. I don't know from a political point of view why it's been. That I can't answer because I don't sit on Central Intelligence or something like that. I'm just a normal sergeant major. But I can tell you the following. Training bases has been targeted from Russia for an extremely long time in Ukraine. I mean, the first instance where
I'll be right back.
Where I had to deal with something was when there was a direct missile strike in 4th Battalion or the Legion's training base, where there was 132 casualties. So it happens a lot, and it's not the base itself. I go frequently there because I normally do visits to the training facilities to see how my guys are doing, how are they performing. I've got a relationship. Hi, Sky. Relationship with some of the senior instructors and command of the Legion's training facility, 4th Battalion, and so I go visit it a lot. That base has been hit probably 7-8 times already in the war. So yeah. So bases are being hit. That's not the only base that I know that has been hit. There's been bases hit in Krivnirich. There's been bases hit everywhere. So they do target them. But we try and keep it. So we try and keep it as concealed as possible. Our base in the west, it's not as big a base. It's very outlying base. It's not close to civilization. So it's quite difficult for them to randomly get.
Okay. And then Daniel wants to know, is there still an age restriction? And is 60 still the upper age limit to join a unit?
Yeah. Yes, there's still an age restriction, and yes, 60 is the maximum age.
So even if you're like the fittest 61-year-old in the world, it's...
No. The problem is it's not about fitness, Jana. It's about endurance for your body at 60 it's just not. I mean, I'm 43, but and endurance for me is not what it used to be. So yeah, it becomes difficult.
Just want to give some shout outs to donations. Robert just donated £150. So I'm adding that to my spreadsheet. That is very messy.
So much, Robert.
Adding it to my messy spreadsheet.
Franco, Robert, thank you. Appreciate it from deepness of our hearts.
Okay, so we are. Our goal was the total goal for what we need to reach, right? Is $12,600. Okay, that's the overall goal. You guys have donated $520 so far.
Amazing. Okay,
not just during the stream, like since I sent out the alert. So thank you guys. That's really amazing.
Listen, quickly, I'm gonna run. Quickly grab a vape.
Oh, I was like, no, that wasn't the agreement.
Also go look for something.
Okay. For us to
there's
raffle.
something I've got in mind, which will be nice. Okay. So if you can give me 2 minutes, sis. Yeah.
Okay. Super. Also, thank you, Andreas, for the donation. Thank you so much. You guys are so awesome. Now I understand why Rick does live donation streams, so we can actually get donations. Thank you so much. Okay, we're making progress. Yeah, so it's been crazy. We actually got quite a big request from the 67th a while ago, and I'm looking at the money and looking at like the account, and I'm like, but we don't have this money. We don't have this money. And then I forgot that I transferred a lot of money to our Ukrainian bank, to our account in Ukraine, because it was something like upwards of $8,000 that all of this cost. And I'm like, we don't have that. We don't have that. And then Helena's like, here, I bought everything. And I'm like, oh, I forgot we have other money. But now we don't. So that's why we have this fundraiser. Yeah. Also, Americans in chat, are you guys surviving? You guys okay? Yes, what have you got for us, Bitty?
Okay, so I am willing
Oh, crap.
to give these three things. This patch you cannot buy anywhere.
No, you cannot give that. No, that's mine.
Listen, you cannot buy this patch anywhere in the world. So I am willing for donation, but it must be something really serious, guys, because I'm sorry, this is like my guys need to do 5 missions. It takes them 2 months to earn this patch. So, and it's not something you can get made. So, guys, please, this is the one, but it really needs to be a good. And we normally wear it on our left soldier, okay? And our right soldier, we will see we wear a mechanized trident, or I will give as a pair our brigade's badge. So this is how the pair looks. I can tell you,
my goodness.
Both of these are my personal patches.
So what are you gonna wear when you go?
So if you've been with the unit longer than a year, we designed patch.
Viper and I designed it.
Yes, Jana helped me and we did this design for this. So this is the patch that you wear. You only get it if you served longer than 12 months and did more than 40 missions. Then you get this patch, and it pretty much says Dopere Mohe Bratan.
Brothers in Arms.
Brothers in Arms. So till victory, Brothers in Arms. And again, like I say, this is something, that we not will give away. And we always joke, that's why we put the Joker's face on it, because you need to be a little bit crazy to be able to be with a unit for 12 months.
Okay, so Vibes, just to be clear, these are raffle items or is it auction items? What's this difference? Or like
raffle item? I don't know. You can do whatever you think is the best, but it's a pair.
Raffle, that's a pair. Okay, raffle, $10 is your entry for one ticket. Okay, one ticket into the raffle is $10. So if you're donating on DonorBox, it will be in pounds. So just put 10. It will give us $12, but that's fine. We will have the extra money.
So let's make it £10.
Okay, let's make it £10. Cool. Okay, £10. But then people on PayPal need to adjust. Okay, £10.
£10, $10, or €10. Make it straightforward.
Just not 10 rand.
Not 10 rand or 10 Zimbabwean dollars. That's not going to help.
Yeah, Namibian dollars.
We'll have to pay the bank to give us the money. Okay, guys.
Oh my goodness.
So this
I am
is
so
it.
jealous.
Okay. But hold on, I'm done. there's something else. I don't know how I'm going to ship it, but I'm going to tell you now. This will somebody that donates an amount more than 500 or 800. Very special, and I'll explain to you why. This is an RPG 22 tube. It's actually no, we can ship it. It's just the empty tube.
Oh,
There's nothing in it.
Okay.
It's like plastic. I can wrap it and I can ship it. But I can tell you now, the people that are signed on this tube. So there am I, Dopere Mohe Mamba Zede.
Oh, great. Now everyone knows your call sign.
That's fine. No problem. There is Hiroshi from Japan, Tommy from Germany, Gallo, Italia. You see that?
Yeah.
He's no longer with us. That's how special this troop is. He gave his life. Therma. That's one of my sergeants now. He signed the tube. So this tube is signed by some of the bravest people I've served for, some of the bravest people I call brothers. And again, I don't want to give this to somebody. This was fired frontline. Want to give it to somebody for like nothing, like $10 or 10 pounds. So what we can do is, if we don't want to put a limit to it, yeah, whoever donates the most after this week, we will announce and give this to them.
Shit. Okay,
I will send it personally. Make sure it gets to you. Yeah, there's nothing. It's just an empty plastic tube, so
wow,
it shouldn't give any issues shipping.
We do have some questions from Tahir. Do you know if Ukraine are into development of drone swarmed, as reported in Forsvarets forum? They started to use AI controls swarm drones for 25 drones. So anything you can share about that? Anything that you have clearance?
If they say publicly yes, then yes. That's all I can say. I can't really speak about that. But yeah, what is public knowledge?
Okay. Wow, that's so. I'm so like jealous of these raffle items. Oh my word.
Yeah, Andreas,
Johnny, like
I
Norwegian,
also,
like you
Andreas,
guys were like Vikings, right?
Andreas.
So you like influenced everyone. So
so again, like Andreas said, it must be like minimum like over $500. Guys, this is a very, very special item. That's been with me for 18 months. In 9 different places where we operated. It's something that even if you go and have a look at my early streams with shills and that, you will actually see this hang in my wall. Yeah, so it really needs to be something, because unfortunately, Viper, if you send it to me in my country, I'll be arrested.
Where are you from, Tito? Where are you? No,
he's from Oslo.
No, you're looking at the wrong person.
Okay. Tito van Valenzuelam. I don't know, maybe.
Okay, so Norther
I was
wants
thinking
to know,
of Tahir.
Okay, so Norther from Twitter wants to know, based on what I've heard from a Ukrainian the CEO of Drone Space, they turned a Javelin tube into a boombox with the crappy speakers from their first van, but auctioned it off for thousands. Oh, okay. Dito is from Honduras. Yeah, Global South. I'm South African. Global South is not vibing too much. Also, Matthew, $10 donation just in. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, no,
Tony Witterson was also on the stream.
I know Tanae's
just
also
donated
here.
£40. I like Tony.
Oh my
Good
word.
to see you on the stream, brother. Johnny Nedergaard.
Okay, so I agree with Technical Fool. I think we should put it at 500 euros for like the entry of the RPG battle thing. Oh my word, Doritos! I went to school with him. He was in my high school. Oh wait, Ivan, awesome. So let's check here. Okay, so we have 100 from Kai.
Amazing.
And then 40 from, and Nick is here. Welcome, Nick. And 40 from Tanae. This is so awesome. Okay, let me do this. And
just a quick one. Nick from In Time.
No.
Oh, Nick. Your Nick. Okay.
Our Nick. Oljan Ice Nick.
Okay. Our Nick. Okay.
Our Nick. Our Nick.
Southside Nick.
Okay, awesome, guys. That is amazing. Let me check if I've missed anything else. Got that one. We've got that one.
Sorry, I made you work your work today, Jana.
No, this is great. This is great. I'll just like afterwards, I'll start counting it, but everything. So yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, Andreas, as part of history, this item is signed by the guys defending freedom when it is the hardest defenders of our freedoms. And guys, Viper's unit, okay, sorry, I just forgot that there are chats on Twitter as well. Anyway, thanks for popping in, Ivan. I appreciate it. Anyway, guys, Viper's company has Ukrainians and foreign volunteers. So do you want to tell us a bit about who you've got there, Vibes?
Yeah, we've got a lot of different nationalities. Like I said, we had a huge rotation the last 2 months, so we lost a lot of guys, but we gained some new ones. Oh, okay, awesome, Carlito. Sorry. And anyway, so we've got Ukrainians and foreigners serving in our company together. In our battalion, it's a Ukrainian battalion. So we're not just like, and our brigade, obviously, also a Ukrainian brigade. So it's not just foreigners. So we're not like a legion or a chosen company or a Georgian Legion or whatever legions.
We do not talk about Georgian Legion. Let's not go there.
No. And anyway, so we're not like that. We are part of Ground Forces of Ukraine, and we report into Ground Forces of Ukraine. So 42nd Brigade is one of the older brigades, a big brigade. We've got a lot of history, and we are one battalion from the brigade, and battalion we've got obviously reconnaissance, we've got drone, we've got our own drone company now. That's how big it's grown. But then also we've got our own, I've got my own foreign recently started my own.
Pudi, I'm just quickly going to interrupt you. Tito, thank you for the basically $20 super chat. I do want to ask guys, for the rest of you, if you want to buy tickets, please either use PayPal or DonorBox. YouTube takes like a 30% commission, but Tito, it's fine. I'm putting it as 20 from you, but yeah, just for other people, please. Okay, sorry, please continue. I just wanted to get that logistics sorted.
So yeah, I've recently started my own in my company, my own drone teams, and it's been also very successful. They're still in the training phases, so yeah, very interesting. It's very, very, very good. Like you also know, we started. You donated one of those machines there that's standing at the back of me. Those 3D printers, and they work day in, day out. And that helps us manufacturing quite a bit of things, and helps us to make quite a bit of things. Let's leave it at that. I can't say too much.
Wow, so specific.
But yeah, they work. They work.
As long as they work.
So, yeah. They are working.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Tracy Berry from Facebook wants to know, how does everyone cope with the language? And I think that's actually a big question. Yeah. Like, you know, it's also Pete made me feel needed in helping with your project. I appreciate that, and it's really that thing of like every single donation makes a difference.
Every dollar
so
counts.
I really appreciate it. Tracy, to get back to your question, how do people cope with the language? You know, is it, yeah?
We all swear in Ukraine. No, I'm joking. But we do. But yeah.
That's
so
true.
how we work is we have 2 officers that is fluently in Ukrainian and English, like fluent on probably I think a B1 level if I'm not mistaken, like really, really good. And how that will work is we use, in any case, a coded language when we're in the front lines. So for communication in the front lines, it works very well because we use coded language. And it's unified and standardized. It doesn't matter if you're Ukrainian, whatever language you speak, you learn that before you go out on mission. But then in civilization, if the guys get injured, which I've also got quite a few guys that got injured last month, we will have a English-speaking Ukrainian officer that will normally go to the hospital and speak to the doctors and explain and everything. So there's a translator with you when you need help. As far as traveling, things like that, blog posts, things like that, they normally don't harass us because we speak English. So they can see we in a uniform and they see we speak English and we're foreigners, so then they don't really harass us. But if they try and harass you, then there's always also a Ukrainian with the guy when they travel. Me, that's been here long, can 99.999% of the time I sort it out myself. So I don't have a Ukrainian traveling with me.
It's crazy, you guys. Okay, Nikki Hill donated. Is it another? Am I mistaken? Oh, Nikki Hill donated £30.
Oh, amazing. Thanks, Nikki.
I'm telling you, the rollers are here.
Yeah, the rollers.
The rollers. And I was making a comment the other day with Rick's community, and I was like, yeah, the rollers are so awesome. And then someone just commented, yeah, but Jana, you're also a roller. I'm like, wait.
Yeah, pretty much.
So those of you who don't know, because we do have some viewers on Facebook and on Twitter, those of you who don't know, Rollers is the nickname for the YouTube community of Rick the Ukrainian. Literally just go on YouTube, type in Rick the Ukrainian. He is also on Twitter. He does not have a Facebook page, but he has Instagram. So also, Carlito, you also just donated now. Thank you so much. I saw your notification come in. So thank you so much for that. This is crazy. Like, I'm getting notifications on my watch, on my email, on my phone.
You're surrounded.
Like, like technology.
Technology.
Let me get this. Okay, so I already have that one. Do I have that one? No, I didn't add it. Okay, Matthew, I did say thank you to you, but I never entered it into my fundraiser sheet. Matthew donated $10.
Yeah,
and
definitely,
then,
Tony, Dopere Mohe.
Yeah. And then $11.12 from Giancarlo. So we have So let's do this. Other way around. Oh, so Tracy, you do usually watch through YouTube. Yeah, I figured like let's try it out. Let's see how it goes streaming on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. And just, see how it goes. Maybe we reach a different audience or yeah. Sorry, 1 second while I do my
come on. In
maths. My maths. Why am I doing that? Okay, hold on. Oh my word. Sorry, I just confused myself. That's right.
Yes, Andreas, we are united. I mean, war's changed a lot in only the time that I'm here, not even speaking prior to me arriving. And I can tell you guys, from early days when we did fundraising for shower or generator or to now trying and keep the wheels going, it's it's always been interesting. And it's so nice to see people that I've seen on stream so many times. Like, I mean, Tony, Nikki. I don't want to like single out people because there's so many that I saw on streams and chatted. So it's just amazing. Feel loved.
I do just want to say thank you to Runar for the $10. And then Northern Alex, you and I were on Rachel's space was it? No, on Wednesday. You and I were, I think we were on Rachel's space. So there we spoke about, what the soldiers kind of crave from home. Okay. So he has a question for you, Vibes. If you could have any taste of home delivered to you in time for Christmas, then what would it be? P.S. Nova Posta may seem to be able to deliver it into hell, but wait built on meeting European bureaucracy. Do you suffers really like that peppermint cake that much? Or are there other things you'd like for Christmas? Plenty of Brits from my area deliver trucks and aid to Ukraine, and a pretty famous Safar deli is not far from me. Oh, what I do want to say, when I went to Ukraine beginning of this year, I packed 4 jars of Black Cat peanut butter for Viper, like wrapped it up. I'm like, here's your peanut butter. So is there anything else
that didn't last? But anyway,
that was big jars. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, but come on, that was what? What's it? Oh, it's almost 10 months ago.
It's almost 10 months ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, yeah, I would love some fat wet biltong, but
there is a place.
Listen, steak and things like that. It's very good in Ukraine, I must say. It's really, really good. And we've got a shashlik now. So for the braai or a barbecue, if you're from the US or from the UK. So we do that quite a bit to put a nice steak or some chicken or so yeah, I'm just like that was my wife's present to me for my birthday. Well, that was one of them, but that was the biggest one. And I can tell you that was the best birthday present because I haven't had a decent braai to braai on for probably the best of 8-9 years. So yeah.
So Tanae wants to ask if you've had Melissa Kane's caramels. We have not. Neither Viper nor myself had, but they have promised to give it to us. Also, Vibes. Olya says, let me see if I can organize biltong for you. Don't promise, but I know who is traveling from SA to UA soon. So Olya is...
Listen, it's very simple. She doesn't even have to organize it. My parents will send biltong and droewors to whoever there is. No, let me explain. Listen, if I can have my dad's, because we make our own, I'm from an area
Of course they
where
do.
we make our own. We don't buy it. So if there is somebody traveling and they've got like, listen, even for half a kilo, I will probably give my birthright of my dad's drovers. So, like, if there's somebody that
Oh,
travels, I mean, I will let my dad's drovers be sent to that person in person via what's your postnet?
yeah, not Postnet, not South African Police Service.
No, no. Then it will not get there. But postnet, and
I mean,
let my dad and them will pay everything to that person. And if they can bring that, and it will be vacuumed, everything. So it's not like it's just yeah.
But Olga has smuggled some things in and out before. So Olga will be in touch, and then we can just send the drovers from Viper's dad to whoever is going, and then it can be smuggled in. Olga smuggled salo out of Ukraine, and I was so jealous because she was showing me a photo of her eating salo, and I'm like, no.
Oh, but salo is one of my favorites. Listen, I'm not big on borscht, let's be honest.
He
But
hates.
salo.
But explain to people why you dislike borscht. Explain to people why.
Because we had borscht at 36 degrees after a 9-kilometer run. And then that babushka looks at you and say, oh, and she brings borscht and it's hot. And there's just no way. And you're hungry because you've just burnt I don't want to swear, a shit ton of
it's okay, swear
calories.
your wife's not watching.
And then she's like, okay, here's the borscht. So now you're hungry, you haven't eaten for a couple of hours, and so then you eat it. So I got to a point where I now don't want to eat borscht, but about a couple of weeks ago, I was in a and me and wifey had borscht, and I had borscht with her.
Did you go to the restaurant, the nice one, or
the
did
one
she
that
make
was
it?
blown up? You forget that
not the one on the coast.
Oh, no.
Not terras.
No, I ordered from the one in the square.
Okay, that starts with a K.
Yes, that one. Of course, we're gonna get it there. Yeah, but we ate it at home.
Guys.
They do delivery now.
Okay. Oh, that's delicious.
So
guys, it's really weird. And their borscht is nice.
Yeah, but I don't even like soup. So the other last time I was at home, I made like, you know, South African groentesop, vegetable soup, yeah?
Yeah.
But with the chunks of meat that you like.
Yeah, guys, we have vegetable soup in Afrikaans culture, but we add it's usually lamb that we add, right?
Yeah, I added beef, but decent beef.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did that, and our daughter doesn't like soup. She doesn't really do. And she was like, had 3 or 4 helpings of soup. She was like,
no way.
I can taste the meat. And she didn't know that there's like broccoli and cauliflower and pumpkin in the soup. So she enjoyed it, and she's like, oh, this is a nice meat soup. But no, it's actually vegetable soup.
Meanwhile, in Afrikaans, groentesop.
Yeah, groentesop.
Norther, I want to actually tell you, we recently finished a fundraiser for vampires because Norther's Alex says crowdfunder for drones, dual purpose as night bombers on the front line, and also biltong smuggling drones over the borders into Ukraine. So speaking of vampire drones, we did recently finish a big fundraiser where it started off with, the plan was 5 vampire drones. And then we bought the first 2, and the guys were like, actually, can we please try, can they rather get 15 Queen Hornets from Wild Hornets? It's on our, I'm pointing at my other screen, but it doesn't help you. But it's on our Twitter. You can check it out. Andrea wants to know, have you tried butternut and biltong?
Butternut?
Yeah. Oh, butternut soup and biltong.
Oh, yeah, I have. It's actually very nice. Butternut soup is one. If I have to have soup, and I'm not a soup person, I always said soup is for old people and sick people. Because in South Africa, normally when you're sick, your mom says, here's some soup. So I associated from a very small age that you must either be sick or very old. Because my grandma, bless her soul, where she's looking from.
Wherever she's looking
from. No, I know where she's looking from. I promise you. So yeah, she used to make soup a lot, and you would sit and eat that soup until it's finished.
Just one thing. Tracy donated $10. Thank you so much. Sorry,
thank you so much.
£10. £10, not dollars.
Amazing.
Thank you so much for that. Yeah, so guys, what you need to understand is like Afrikaans. Oh, fuck.
No, not that word.
Are you guys still there? Okay.
Yeah.
No, my computer and I couldn't see anything. And I thought I ended the stream.
Just open your eyes, Jana. Then you can see again.
Ha 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 ha.
I'm tired. Listen, I haven't had more than 3 hours sleep in the last week, so.
Yeah, guys, that's actually one of the things. So, when Viper is here, I'm like, "Are you available for a stream? I know you haven't had a good night's sleep in like 2 weeks, but are you available?" So, but in Afrikaans culture, it's usually like, especially like my grandparents and Viper's grandparents, it would be a thing of like, you're not getting up from this chair after your plate is empty, like until your plate is empty. That's kind of the thing.
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah. What is caldo de pollo soup, Lisa? I don't know what that is.
Please try and explain it, because now I want to go and Google it and make. I like cooking, by the way, guys. If you haven't realized, you know something
he's
special
really
about
and he's really
me.
good
I love
at it.
Cooking.
I'm Googling it now. The pollo. I write pollo. It's something about caldo. It's a common soup that consists of chicken and veggies. It uses whole chicken pieces instead of chopped or shredded chicken. What now?
Yeah. So, we were told to finish our plates because people in Africa are hungry. Yeah, they are hungry. So please keep on donating that $2 at the McDonald's, please. It helps very, very, very much.
Oh, Robert says he's got a Ziza stream open in the background. It's very confusing hearing talking in the background.
But maybe if we can open our Ziza and we can actually sing on her music, no problem.
No, that's got to be weird. I'm not gonna.
We can do a unspontaneous sing session. Come now, Jana.
I'm not testing. Like I feel like I'm already testing the limits of this laptop. Okay, I don't want to bomb out the stream. Oh, we got Alex donated £100. Alex from Twitter.
Oh, amazing! Thank you so much, Alex.
I love the caption. The donation comment is "Biltong or bombs donation fund."
Oh, bombs rather than biltong.
Biltong or bombs.
Listen, bombs before biltong. I can still hide myself for a couple of months or years. It's not a problem. If we can get bombs, no problem.
Yeah, our stream will be taken down for copyright. That's very true.
No, but we're putting more. We do the singing, so
we do the singing. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hi, Cheryl. Nice to see you on the stream.
Hi, Cheryl. It's me do this. Sorry, 1 second. Okay.
I can always, my guitar's next to me, Jana. I can always do music.
When are we going to see your face again, though?
As soon as I've had 3 more vape puffs, then I will switch on for you again.
Guys, so far we have no, but that can't be right. Huh. Oh, guys, know what?
Ding.
I'm counting the donations. I should have been counting the donations we got since I sent out our email asking for donations, but I forgot to do that. So let me add that in. Okay, and
so Indy Bolton says, "Sing, Jana. Come now. Where's that nice soprano?"
I don't know if I'm a soprano.
I can do Dalarey for them out of
oh my quickly. Goodness.
Dalarey.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
Oh solo mio, son from Tiete. So I can do that also. So they can just decide what they want to hear.
Oh my goodness. 1 second, because I just added in the money we raised since I sent out the email, which was quite a bit. So we only need $8,756 more. Yes, I know Viper has a good voice. He does have a very good voice. He actually sang a song for Halina at their wedding that he wrote himself because he's a nerd like that.
I'm not a nerd, musician. I was raised in a church. What did you
but it's like cute. It's quote, like it's so sweet, guys. Like he wrote the lyrics, he wrote the music, and then he's like, okay, cool, this is what I want to sing to her. I'm like, oh my word, it's so pretty. So it was awesome.
XAJJ Killers. I know
hey,
that.
What up, bro?
That handle.
XAJJ Killers is always like he's been playing Minecraft a lot. What do you think of the new Minecraft update with the copper golems? Sorry, this has turned into a Minecraft stream apparently.
You want to do a gaming stream? Andreas, thank you for. Yeah, it was a great move. But that was for our ceremony. We were already married for how many months because we don't get a lot of time off.
Yeah, so they've got married like just at the courthouse, and then they were like, okay, let's have a ceremony. Olya says her hubby never wrote a song for her, but he does buy you gin, which is kind of the same.
Why do you need a song if you've got gin? You see, at least he's got half of it right, so she can drink the gin, not to want the song. So.
Oh, so you're always okay, so XAJJ Killer says, I'm always showing on Minecraft the servers. Oh, okay. I just thought you were like the most committed Minecraft player ever. I was like, what?
Yes, Andreas, she is. I can promise you that. My wife is amazing.
She is. Halinochka is awesome. She is the best.
She's not watching the stream, guys, so I'm not trying to score browning points. So, yeah, just so that you know.
Oh, I wish, like, sometimes I wish I could just have Halina, like with me, just so that she can just comment on everything that goes on, because her sense of humor is so funny that I'm just, sometimes she'll be like, oh yeah, such a scary guy. Okay, Tanae sent me a message. She has a song for you to sing. And oh, thank you, Carlito, for taking screenshots of the patches and everything that people can win. And then Keith, yes, and you guys are in the patch raffle. Everyone who's donated, I'm going to say everyone who's donated since I sent out the email on the 22nd of October has been entered, because but donated to general donations. To general donations, yeah. Olia says, the stream is recorded, so Viper is totally scoring.
No, my wife is very far from me. She's in another country at the moment, so there's no scoring. Well, yeah, sorry. But who knows when she's back?
Oh my goodness. This is a PG-13 stream, please.
I didn't say anything PG-13.
Unless we're talking about dead orcs.
No, she might just give me a hug. That's also good. Don't let your mind run.
Okay.
No, she can watch it, and she will probably watch it. But I mean, like, I'm not getting normally when I'm in stream and I'm like, oh, I've got an amazing wife, which I do. I would get a message like, oh, Abushka. So, but I'm not getting that today.
So, but yes, we do have our donor box. The link is also up in the description. I mean, it's pinned to the chat. So I don't remember what the
we're talking
what is
love,
Nick
Jana.
doing now?
No, we're talking love, Jana. Don't be a Nick.
Okay, yeah, so Pat, we've got donor box as well, and yeah, I hope that works for you. Then we have Alex saying a gaming stream might not be a terrible idea. Could be cool to see AFU pilots take on world champions from multi-GP and or DRL in some sort of new/mixed format. Disclosure, drones I've led amongst... No, I lost my spot. Disclosure, drones I've led the design of have won multi-GP world championships. There are some hardcore pro-Ukraine pilots amongst the elite, but they do work outside of racing with contracts that essentially mutes them. Do you want to get in touch with Viper? Because he's working on drone development.
Yeah, we are. Me specifically, me personally.
Alex, is it okay if I send you a DM from... we follow each other, so I'll just write this down. Let me get my post-it note. Here we go. I mean, yeah, like the racing online has nothing to do with the real world FPV racing. I mean, that is also true, I guess. Okay, yeah, so Alex says it's sharp. Okay, super. Yes, Lisa, that's the one you pinned, or the one you used is perfect. That is the correct one. Cheryl came in with a £10 donation. Thank you so much, Cheryl.
Thank you so much, Cheryl. Appreciate it.
I know, it's like all the people we know, right?
Yeah. It's amazing. So amazing.
So Viper, I have a question for you, right? If we finish early-ish, right? Are you allowed to go to bed, or do you have more work to do?
No. So from here,
no, not allowed.
It's not about not allowed to. Yes, I'm allowed to. I manage myself, but I mean, there's X amount of stuff that needs to happen, and tomorrow, probably around about 6, I need to start my day, because there's training that needs to be done, there's schedules that needs to be arranged, there's paperwork that needs to be done before I even arrive at 9 o'clock at my guys. So,
guys, I do want to say something about Viper, though, that I found so cute, right? So with your money, PK bought a canopy for the truck. Hey, Keith also sent in some money. Thank you, Keith. Okay, I'll get to Keith's donation now. Let me just first explain this, okay? So we bought a canopy for the truck, and because Viper was like, yeah, I don't want my guys to sit in the rain and everything. But then we wanted to snow and rain and whatever. Then Halina and I were bugging Viper because we were like, hello, we need our thank you videos. And he had this one day planned. He's like, I'm going to take the guys to the polygon, like to the range, and we're going to shoot videos. And then the next day he messages me and he's like, yeah, sorry, it's raining. And Halina's like, yeah, but they can still go out. And Viper's like, no, I'm not letting my guys out in the cold and in the rain. And Halina's like, yeah, because on position they don't have that. He's like, no, what when they're with me, I'm protecting them. And I'm like, oh.
No, but it is important because the thing is, if one guy gets sick, then all of them get sick. And for all the women there, have you ever had a sick husband?
Oh, very true.
Come on. So yeah, I don't want drama queens. I want soldiers. So if they're on the position, they can't mount to me. That's the difference.
Oh, okay, that's why. Sorry, I just had, there's my phone. I just want to enter Keith's donation of £40 and 91 cents. That is how.
Oh,
there we
Thanks,
go.
Keith. Appreciate it, brother.
Like as if Keith and Melissa don't already do enough.
Oh,
I feel so guilty. I'm like, no, guys, not you. Not saying other people don't do a lot. It's just like
flu is the worst. The flu is the worst because the problem is I cannot push them because it's dangerous for your heart to actually when you have flu.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So they really just become useless, and yeah, and then it's medicine. And like if it's like preschool, like Lisa van Valen now just said, one kid gets sick and the whole preschool is sick. So yeah.
Yeah. Then, okay, coming back to Alex, the 533. Ludicrous that Evan Turner won the multi-GP Open World Championship in its first public outing was developed by my team. Holy shit, dude.
Amazing.
Evan
Tito, just quickly, thank you very much. Dopre mooi. Yeah, for sure till victory and hier
thank you, bro. Thanks for tuning in, Tito. Have fun at work if you can. And then Evan and Armando are hardcore pro Ukraine, but get their wings clipped by higher powers. Understandable. So we'll connect. Like, why am I making like ET hand? But
fun home.
Yeah, we'll connect over words. So I found it so weird. Like my neighbor is 6 or 7 years younger than me, right? And we're talking, and I'm like, I would make a comment, and she does not get it. She does not get the reference, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And it's so weird. Like, what? Okay, so Alex, I'll definitely be in touch with you, and then I'll put you and Viper in contact with each other, and then you guys can because I understand absolutely nothing about technicalities, about tech stuff. I'm not a boomer, okay? It's just Viper is more boomer than I am.
I beg your pardon.
In age, if we're going by age.
In age, yes, but in technology for sure not. Come on.
Yeah, no.
Like my wife would say, kapets. What are you talking about?
But even the come on, I could tell the moment you and
come on, what do you mean?
Even
it's
just
like
dating.
who introduced
like,
you
come
to Apple
on,
Watch
like,
and come on,
like,
what are you talking
Halina
about?
has this way of saying it's just like, come on. And then I'll be on the phone with Viper, and
what are you
Viper will
talking?
be like, come on. That's how I know they've been spending time together.
When it comes to technology and when it comes to yes, Cheryl. Yeah, 1980s.
I mean, I wasn't born in the 1980s, but we did watch it at aftercare though. Okay, Olya says welcome.
Yeah. Let's not start speaking about that. Being married to Ukrainian, I understand. Oh. Yeah.
No, usually like Olya will tell me a joke, but she would start by, so this is the history, and then I get it, and I'm like, okay, no, that is funny. Knowing the history, it makes it funny. But yeah.
No, it's Yeah. Interesting. A very interesting conversation. The cultural differences and historical references between South African and Ukrainians. I can promise you that.
Yeah. But even like I was speaking to Andrusik, who you've met, and guys, you can go check on our YouTube channel. Halilan did an interview with him. So he fixes up our vehicles before they go to the front. And we were talking, and I was sharing like a bunch of funny South African memes, South African ads with him. And he's like, oh my word, this foreign advertising is amazing. Also,
yeah, Tony, I am chut, a little bit. Sorry, stop. A little bit.
Okay, back to work for JJ Killers. Have fun.
Thank you for dropping in, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Alex. While you guys were talking 2 nights ago on Rachel's space, right? So this is the thing, you guys. You had to be there, but it was basically the Brits versus the people from the US arguing over what baked beans is better, Campbell's or Heinz. Okay, and even the Americans were saying Heinz is better, except for one person who was like, no, Campbell's is better. So, Alex, an interesting thing was there's another South African, there are a few South Africans in Ukraine who are fighting there. And the one guy was like, Jana, I'm really craving all gold tomato sauce. Okay. Well, it's ketchup, but I had to Google this. It's actually ketchup. But all gold ketchup. And I was like, okay. So I started Googling. I'm like, maybe we can find it at like Rosetka or Silpo or whatever. Didn't find it. And then I found a place. Amazon was selling it in Belgium. So I messaged my friend in Belgium. I'm like, hey, can you buy this? He's like, that's expensive. Let me check. And he found a cheaper place in the Netherlands. So we sent via South African ketchup they already had it in stock, but from the South Africa to the Netherlands to Belgium through Europe to get to Ukraine. And yeah. Okay, thank you, Pat. I really appreciate it. So yeah. Okay, so I can see Olga, Olya, and Cheryl do not like baked beans.
Yeah, no, I like baked beans. Come on, bangers and mash with baked beans. Come on.
It's this,
pork sausage with mash and flippin' baked beans.
It's the kind of thing where I really need to psych myself up to eat that. Oh, Nick is just here to. Okay, Nick has decided it's shit on Jana evening. So guys, I made salmon teriyaki stir fry, and I was like, yeah, I guess I can just use smoked salmon. I could not use smoked salmon. It was so salty. It was so salty.
It's funny, baked beans. Guys, we had a choice: koo or koo.
Yeah, it's South Africa. It's koo or koo.
Koo or koo. So yeah, that's interesting.
But now there are like different ones. There's like roads, I think.
Yeah, now it's changed quite a bit. I don't know in the last 8 years, but probably, yeah.
Okay, so Cheryl is not a canned goods person at all.
Okay.
Got it.
Sometimes it depends.
Yeah, technical fool. I hear people talking of full English breakfast. You have to understand, we were a British colony for quite a while. Okay, they've left an impact on our food. Ours tastes better though because we also have a big Malay influence and Indian influence. So we actually know how to spice food. I love you, Brits. You guys are awesome. We'll beat you in cricket and rugby next time.
No, don't speak about rugby. They can't do that. Okay, but I must say they're good in Formula One. That's the other sport I follow, so we'll give you that.
Okay. Getting back to donations, right?
Yeah. What?
Okay.
A Russian in South Africa
No,
now?
but only she can get it because she said Pick and Pay sells it, right? I could not find my Pick and Pay doesn't sell it. So Russian is sold at Pick and Pay in Cape Town, not Pick and Pay in Joburg. So
Western Cape,
I am actually going to go to the embassy and launch a petition to have Russian available in all shops in South Africa. Because, guys, if you don't know, Russian is Ukrainian food. And this Nick is very weird. Russian is former Ukrainian President Poroshenko's brand.
company.
So Nick doesn't like it because he doesn't like Poroshenko. And I'm like, yeah, but my taste buds don't care.
No, I've never licked Poroshenko, so I wouldn't know how it tastes. But I know that Russian is quite nice.
It's in Joburg too. Olya, please send me like which shop has it so that I can go spend my money on it.
Yeah, no, you go to Checkers more often. That's the problem. You must actually go to the right chain store. Is it not?
Yeah, Cheryl, it is. It's chocolate. It is so
It's
amazing.
Good.
It's like,
but not
amazing.
only chocolate. There's biscuits, cakes, red velvet cakes. It's just amazing.
It's amazing. It's so good. And like when you go to the shop, they dress so fancy, right? So like you get that they wear like a onderbootjie, a waistcoat, right? That's a waistcoat in English. Yeah. Like this red waistcoat with like black pants and this white shirt and like a tie. And I'm like, am I buying chocolate or going to this and like to the opera? Which one am I doing? So Kai says, I had some Russian in Poland some days ago on my way back from Kyiv. We wanted to eat some Polish cuisine. Turned out the cook was a Ukrainian woman who wanted to adopt us. Oh, that is so sweet. And then Technical Fool says, I sometimes buy Knorr as a powdered soup in something.
Yeah, that is probably true.
In something the size of could keep 5% higher unit going with that. Just boil up in some water for over. Yeah, that is true. And Lisa says, the only time I eat any bean other than green beans is at my Mexican friends. Like they like refried bean or pinto bean.
Pinto bean on a tortilla. Yeah, that's quite nice. I've had it actually.
Okay. Alex says, damn, I thought we were building a relationship. You may not have the consistency of the Irish in choking just before the big games recently, but we shall see. It's okay, man. It's okay. You guys are way better friends to Ukraine than we are. So at least your government is doing something right. So it balances out, right? We beat you in rugby, you help Ukraine. It's a trade-off, man. Oh my word.
Listen, but now you must remember, yeah. I've got UK guys in my unit. But yeah, I won't start with my UK jokes.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Also, what I do need to tell you, Alex, is like for some reason in South Africa, we just love shitting on the British, but like we still love them. Like my great grandmother was like from the UK, but so we still love them. It's just like friendly banter. Nick, do you even watch rugby? Okay,
it's
guys,
not the one.
Remember.
It's not the one that the small ball the Americans throw. It's the big leather ball that the big guys throw without pads and helmet, just to make sure, Nick, that you've got the right one.
Guys,
I'm joking.
I do want to remind you. Yes, I fucking watch rugby. Okay, I do want to remind you that we actually do have a fundraiser going on. And we do have a fundraiser going on. Viper has offered up insane things. So like that, can you explain again? That's the battalion one.
So this is our battalion one. This one only you get normally after your 5th mission with the unit. Then you'll get this one. Then you become part of our brotherhood, our company. This is our brigade, 42nd Brigade. So obviously for non-people that don't understand how it works, battalion is part of this brigade. This is 42nd's coat of arms. So this pair together, and again, these are mine. It's what I normally wear, but now I upgraded to this, but unfortunately this I can't send you. And then we've got for donations bigger than 500. This is an RPG 22 tube that was signed by all my brothers. Some of them are not with us anymore. Some of them still alive and kicking. From this tube, there's only 2 guys that's still with me in the unit. It's myself and Therma. That's the only 2 guys that's on this still at the unit. But I must say, Candyman, one of my German friends, on his way back. We'll probably reunite in the next 7 days. He's coming back to our unit to fight again.
I just want to personal stuff. We have another donation in again from Tanae. Another one. I know, it's crazy.
Amazing.
She also wants to know when is the end of the raffle. So Vibe, since you've decided we're raffling things, when do you want to have the end of the raffle? Should we have it next week, Friday?
Yeah, we can. Why not? Next week, Friday.
Next week, Friday. Can I kidnap you for another stream next week, Friday?
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, next week, Friday.
Remember, my wife is not in the country.
Yeah, that's the thing, guys. So usually we have to organize around their time because they have like time they spend together, even though they're not in the same city. They have their time. So when Viper's on the stream, he has to like really ask Halina nicely, and then I'm like, but it's for our organization. She's like, it's my time. So okay, same time next week.
I have to fight. Yeah, we have to fight for our time together. It's just the way it is because both of us got very hectic schedules. So
yeah, and I just want to say, I'm not the one causing hectic schedule for Halina. It's her other job. I am very nice. I am not like, Halina, do this.
No, it's just she's busy with a lot of stuff. So yeah, it's always busy.
Very, very busy. Yeah, so okay, so I just want to say you guys have been awesome. So far, let me deduct this. So far, during the stream, we have raised $3,906. I am like shook. You're making an apple. That's not a heart. Heart.
When you are listen, when you are 6'4" and you've got banana fingers like me, you're more than welcome to try and make a heart.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I agree with Nick. It's amazing.
It's really amazing.
3,906. Wow. So Vibes,
yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about, obviously we're getting the vehicles, right?
Yeah.
What else do you install?
So there's a rep system that gets
this 12,600 isn't just the price of the vehicle. There are other things going on with it. So can you tell us a bit what it is?
Okay, so there's a rep system for people that doesn't understand what we're talking about. Rep system is an electronic warfare system that jams specific frequencies. a specific frequency range via antenna, and it's connected via battery box, and from that battery box it goes to the alternator of the car, and that's what charges it. But it's not only that. We also do caging around the cars now to help us to catch FPVs, especially for the optics. So it will be the netting that most of the YouTubers are sometimes fundraising for. It's the same netting that we put a steel frame around, and we do that netting around our vehicles. Extended, so obviously the doors can open and there's ease of access. So that also gets put on the car. So then we can, it will not stop an optic drone, but it will help for the drone not to maybe penetrate and cause casualties.
Kill someone.
So that's literally what we do.
Kai says maybe if I wanted to give us an hour.
These are hard.
That's so hard. That's so hard.
I can make it.
You can make
this
it. This
finger's half shot off. I mean, this one is broken. It cannot turn as much. So if you had all these, I had.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I don't have a half shot off finger and a broken finger.
You can always come to Ukraine. I'll shoot it for you. No problem.
How much will people donate to watch me do that on stream? Okay, that's not happening, guys. I need my hands for painting.
YouTube is gonna block you for violence.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. What I do want to ask though is the cages, the wire cage around the car. How long have you guys been doing that? Is that like a relatively new development for you guys? Yeah.
Since we started getting optical drones.
No, okay. So that's basically what you can give me. It's like, okay.
We've
and
done
Nick
it.
Is willing...
It's been done. It's been done for quite a while. It's not something that is in the last week.
No, but I mean, you guys haven't been doing, but like you guys specifically, like your company.
Yeah, no, we haven't, but we're doing it now.
Okay, because of where you're based.
Yes, the area we're fighting.
That's what I mean. Yeah, the area. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Don't worry, guys. We're not shooting off my fingers. Need them for painting. Yeah, Nick is giving me shit. I know. Let me check here. I have that. Let me just check PayPal. A cage on a regular SUV. Lisa wants to know. So can you explain a bit?
You are 100%. Yeah, it's a cage on a normal 4x4 double cab. Yeah. Not a cage. It's what we do a framework netting that is a certain distance from the vehicle. So what happens with the FPV, it comes in and it hits the netting and it gets stuck, but the ordnance doesn't explode. But then they can remotely explode the ordnance. But what they then do is it gives our guys enough time to jump and to run.
Okay. Oh my word, Maria's watching. Guys, Maria is Ukrainian, but she lives in Japan. She's awesome. Yay, Maria! And she's also an artist. Oh my word, Quartermaster Supply just sent $100. Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. I know, this is crazy. Let's do this. Guys, we're making progress. Okay, $4,006 has been raised.
Thanks, guys. Amazing.
This is amazing.
Amazing.
That's almost the price of the rep system. That's what I got.
That is the rep system.
No, the rep system is 4,600.
600, yeah.
4,600. Guys, that is literally like when I say like every donation makes a difference. Hey, Rolling with Rick is here. I don't know if that's real Rick or mod Rick. Hi, Rick.
If it's Rick.
That's it's Rick or
Rick,
so
my
that's
brother
what
from Kiev, or Rick, my brother from Bot Farm in.
No, it's not Bot Farm. It's not a bot
I'm
farm.
joking.
But that's what I want you guys to understand. Like, this money isn't just money that's going in a jar and it's waiting and chilling and whatever. We're taking this money directly. This is going to buy a rep system for the guys that's going to protect them.
Yes,
So
Sky, that's something. Sorry, I'm reading and then answering. Did
that's
some of
fine.
the other trucks have a cage too? Yes, it's a standard practice for us to put caging around it with netting. Since the optical drones became, because the thing is, guys, electronic warfare can obviously deal with the drop of normal FPV drones, but optic cannot be normal. Rep systems cannot interfere with the frequencies of an optic drone. That's why we put on the netting.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop the vehicle being blown up, just so that I make it clear. It gives our guys enough time to actually run from the vehicle before they detonate, because you can people think that FPV is just something that when it flies, it will automatically detonate. No, it doesn't work like that. There's a button that you can remotely detonate the ordinate that's on the FPV. So one of the tricks that the Russians do, they fly the FPV close to a position and they lie it down and they leave it there. And as soon as somebody goes and, let me go, they explode it. Then obviously. So that's a lot of stuff that happens.
That boom boom I just heard, was that on your side or on my side?
Yeah, my side. It's busy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just like,
not
what?
It's not your boom boom. It's Ukraine's boom boom.
Okay. No, it's weird. I was okay. Also, rolling on Rick, that was Nikki. Thanks, Nikki. I was just curious.
Okay, Nikki.
No.
Thank you.
And yeah, it was weird the other day, right? I was just chilling. I had something on, like some stand-up comedy on, and I was playing Minecraft at the same time. But I'm underground in Minecraft and I just hear like thunder. And I'm like, is that thunder? And then I pause the show and I don't hear anything. And then I exit Minecraft and I don't hear anything. Then I put my headphones back on. Then I hear it again. Turns out it was raining. Okay. Alex says, if I might add, a fund for updating reps may be worth explaining. I literally have a rep in Ukraine and I'm happy for friends to use it when I don't need it. So, Barbara, how does something like that work? Like, is it possible to take like a rep system and then modify so that it has the frequencies you need, or how difficult is that process? Is it worth it, or is it?
No, it's about the sets that's in specific areas. It's got specific frequencies that we block. So you need it's very specific to an area, because, and it's also something that changes a lot. So yes, we upgrade, but the rep systems that we normally buy is a specific rep system that we can upgrade. So it's not something that we buy and it's just on the vehicle and it's forever on the vehicle. There is updates that needs to be done on that on a regular basis. The frequency game is something totally different. To try and explain that is going to be very difficult because you need some technical expertise. But imagine, how can I explain it the best?
I think Alex has some technical expertise. I don't think the rest of us
Yeah,
do.
it's like if I have to, I've got 3 different sizes of tubes and I have to pour the same amount of water through all 3 of them, yeah? Obviously the one that's bigger is going to be easier to flow through, but the one that's smaller is going to be more difficult and longer to throw. So the frequency game is exactly the same thing. You've got an exact size with a signal that needs to flow through that little straw, and that can be intercepted. So then you need to jump to another frequency. So there's specific ranges, because otherwise there's interference. If your straw and my straw is the same wavelength, for instance, the signal is a wave, that wave gets caught, and we can actually take over your drone, or we can interfere with your operation of your drone. So the rep system is blocking specific channels of frequency, and that gets updated and upgraded very often.
Awesome. Sorry, Andreas is just messaging me. Gonna check what he says. But yeah, that was interesting. At this point, like, it's always this thing where you're like, oh, I understand what's going on, and then like something changes on the front, and you're like, man, I just got the hang of this technology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with like backpacks, rep systems. They work differently. They work for different frequencies because they block different types of drones. So Mavics runs on a specific bandwidth between a certain range. FPVs runs into a specific range. Vampires runs in specific range. So yeah, it's different. There's a huge area where that wave can come through. So every area has got a specific gap where that radio frequency can come through. I think that's the best I can explain.
Oh my word. Okay, so Andreas just did a new thumbnail for us. That's an awesome one. I'm gonna upload it after the stream. Thank you. He felt inspired to create an alternative thumbnail for the stream. Thank you. That's my thing. I hate doing thumbnails. I will literally not post the stream because I haven't done the thumbnail yet. I hate doing thumbnails. It's like my worst thing ever. So thank you so much for that, Andreas. I will send you our updated logo because we decided to update our logo and make it more like technologica. So that's why you'll see like the smoother lines and everything. So I'll send that to you, and then you can just switch it out. Wow, thank you so much. Let me see here. Okay, so we have 23 people watching. Welcome, 23
Amazing.
people. Thank you for being here. I think previous time we had 10 people. And then I feel so bad when I have guests on and I'm like, I'm sorry that only 10 people are watching.
No.
But thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And yeah, so okay, cages is one thing we discussed. Something that Jana told me. So YouTube audience, you will know who Jana is. Twitter audience, it's been 100 on Twitter earlier. Okay.
Amazing.
Oh, viewers on Twitter. Okay, sorry, my brain. Okay, now I'm with you. So Twitter audience, Zhenya is a really cool Ukrainian. He helped us with the fundraiser we did. Well, we partnered with him and his organization for the Vampire and Queen Hornet fundraiser. He's a friend of myself. He's a friend of Viper and Halina, and just all-around amazing guy. He's
not a friend, he's a brother.
Okay.
He's
a brother. Actually, yes, he wrote on my flag. He's like, thanks for helping, sis. So I have two brothers in Ukraine. I have Viper and I have Zhenya. Oh, my word, thanks for the gifted, Johnny. So what was I going to say? Viper, Zhenya told me that what has started to happen now is the Russians will operate their FPVs on our frequency, but we do the same. So we also use their frequency sometimes. And then you sit with a problem because you can't disable the signal, because then your own drones would drop. So have you encountered that problem, Vibes, and how do you counter it? Like, is there a counter? Is it just like, no, you just have to shoot down the drones, or?
I can
Okay,
I
you can't
cannot
say.
tell you how
Sorry,
to,
sorry.
I can't tell you how to do it, unfortunately. But yes, we can counter it. There's a way of
Okay,
doing
you
it.
can. Okay, there is a counter for it. Of course, the 42nd has a counter for it because they're cool like that.
No, you call it spoofing, but it's a whole discussion by itself.
Okay, also, Jane Jack I'm sorry for mispronouncing, O'Halloran is also streaming. Thank you so much. He's also on Twitter. Thank you. I'm actually like, I don't know, like I don't know how to view the analytics on Twitter, but we do have people there watching. So it doesn't have the
Amazing.
maybe I'm just not looking at it at the right place, but it's not like on YouTube where I can see exactly how much it is. And also for Facebook, I'm probably just not looking at the right place. I will read up on it later. Okay, so you do have a way to counter it, of course, because the 42nd, of course, has a way to counter it. So I actually have a question for you. Sorry. Johnny is almost half asleep after having heavy, awesome training all day. Okay. What kind of training are you going to
Yeah,
make me
that's
feel
exactly
guilty?
what I'm also.
Like, are
That's
you gonna make
exactly
me
what
feel guilty for not going to the gym?
physical training? Is it mental training? Is it shoot training? Is it war training? What training is it? There's a lot of training we can train. Drone training.
Oh my word! No, you know what it reminds. You've seen like Pink Panther, the one with the new-ish one, the one that came out in 2005, right?
Depending on,
With Steve
listen, there's
Martin in
7
it.
millions.
No, the one that came out with Steve Martin playing him, and Beyonce's in there as well.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
Okay, so there's a specific one where like there's a guy walking and he's like, "You, what is your name?" He's like, "Yuri." "And what do you do here?" "I train." And then eventually they discover the thief, and he's like, "I present to you Yuri, the trainer who trains." So,
Yeah. Okay, so
but
that's not nice to hear, Johnny. Sorry. You came back and said, no, I'm admitted for respiratory problems. That's
oh
not good.
shit, that is not fun training. Oh my goodness.
Well, I hope you recover, John. And yes, then
Yeah.
it's good training. I can understand.
Shit, I'm so sorry. Okay, so we have several people telling us that Fridays are good for streams because they get off work early, and also Rick doesn't stream on Fridays. So I guess we stream on Fridays now. And also this coming Monday, we are streaming. Olya, who you guys have seen in chat on YouTube, is going to join me. We are interviewing Maxim Eristavi. Twitter peeps, you will know him. Maxim Eristavi, he is an amazing author and journalist. And he wrote a book called Russian Colonialism 101. So he is an amazing, awesome person. What I do want to say, Alex on Twitter said, so my rep looked like a standard rooftop box you'd see on a regular truck in the USA or Europe. As a foreigner with money, I can and will add that with the view it could save my arse, but they are still practical details. My rep can jam the shit out of most drones within a few 100 meters, but if it was run on full spectrum all the time, then it would burn itself out and or toast the battery. Even basic spectrum analyzers and trainers to use them can be massive force multipliers, but it's not sexy. Unfortunately, everyone seems to be focused on exterminating of Ukraine's pest invasions, but things like jammers are often far more valuable because literally legit like, you guys know the Twitter people will know the meme where it's like the dude being like this, all of this. That's what I'm doing now, okay? Because, and it's something Viper and I have spoken about, Jana and I have spoken about it, Helena and I have spoken about it. Everyone is focused on the sexy stuff, you know? So, I mean, yes, in this case, we are raising for a vehicle. It is considered sexy because you can see it, okay? But things like tourniquets, things like rep systems or battery packs or antennas, it's such small things that you're like, it's not as fancy as, you know, saying we bought 15 Queen Hornets and 2 Vampires. Again, it's not on the same level. But you got, and Viper can obviously please expand on that a bit. Just on how these small things that people often think is like, oh yeah, but it's just a battery, it's just this. Can you explain a bit how and why that makes such a difference and what it means if volunteers do not donate that? What then happens if you don't have that equipment?
Well, you can't drive the car. You can't drive a car without a rep system. It's as simple as that. It will be suicidal, and you will not even get within 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers from the drop-off point. I promise you that. Because yes, not every drones are optical. There's a lot of still normal FPVs that we're being used, and purely because of the manufacturing capacity of fiber optic cable, it's not something that. Yes, there is a lot. It does look like a Christmas tree for all the optic cables that's lying in the fields, but it's not always that. So where we only had to focus on rep systems about 2 years ago to drop FPVs in frequency ranges, now we need to obviously do a cage so that the FPV can actually not penetrate the vehicle's skin. We also do like the steel plate that we did for the previous vehicle, where we took 5 millimeter steel plate and did it a light armored. The windows were blocked out, just cut in so that you could see the mirrors and stuff like that. And yes, it's not 100% bulletproof car, but that's what we've got, guys. We need to use what we've got and make it as safe as possible. Not everybody can raise funds for. There's a Kazakh 5 standing at our facility that I've got that I can use, but I cannot use that thing because it's $1 million, and we've tried to use one, and it didn't even make it 5 kilometers to the line. Okay, and it was blown. So you
Is that
guys
the
need to
APC
understand
that you
that yes,
lost?
say again.
Is that the APC that you lost?
Yes, yeah, armored personnel carrier. So you must understand that when you use expensive equipment like that, you are not. It's as good as painting a white circle on your roof of your pickup and say, "Please try and hit me." It's exactly what you do. So that's why we do not always use those vehicles. Yes, can we use that vehicle sometimes? Yes, we can. There's heavy rain, and we know there's no high influx of drone activity, or when there's snowfall, then we can use them. And yes, a Kazakh is an amazing thing in mud, especially Ukraine's mud, and then we can use it. But I mean, that's so far and in between. So I can't tell my guys that's on rotation, hey, okay, just wait for the next heavy rainstorm or snowfall, and then we will rotate you. It doesn't work that way. So again, it's cars goes with rep systems, goes with cage systems. It's not sexy, but that steel needs to be bought. That netting needs to be bought. Somebody needs to literally sit and weld that whole steel cage for it. It's not something very easy to do, and it's not something. It takes time, but it needs to be done. Like even our Kazakh has got a steel cage over it. That's as simple as that.
That's wild. Your armored personnel carrier has a steel cage.
Yes,
that is
it has
wild.
to have it.
No, I
Otherwise, you
understand.
cannot use it.
But I think I always think like back to like start of the full scale invasion, right? And then I look at what's happening now, and I'm like, the I don't want to call it progress, but the progress or advancement of weapons and how operations are done are so completely different. Even the change between when we were doing casualty evacuation as PK to now. Right now, even if we had a team, we would not be able to do casualty evacuation. Just because of the amount of drones and anti-drone warfare, like rep systems, and that you need. Also, Viper, you've explained it on a previous stream, but since we have quite a few viewers on Twitter, maybe you can explain again how the situation with CASEVAC has changed. Because for those of you who don't know, how we used to work with Project Konstantin is the frontline medics would bring their guys, the injured guys, just a few, like less than a kilometer from the front. We'd pick them up in our ambulance, which was just an SUV basically, and then transport them to where the road ambulances are. During that process, we would administer like basic, just to stabilize the patient, right? That does not work anymore. So please explain how the situation has changed, how the front has changed with drones and everything.
So now you would, a guy would be CASEVAC'd by a QRF team. Normally it's my guys.
QRF is?
Yeah, they will be, so quick reaction force, that's what it stands for. So they will take they are in a more rear position because they do missions. They don't only do quick reaction force, but they do clearances, things like that. There's a lot of missions they do. That's normally the highest, the more crazy guys. It's not the normal guys that does that.
That's why it's your guys.
Yeah. So then what will happen is they will CASEVAC him to a drop-off point where there will be a CASEVAC from there, but no, there's no medicine. It's tourniquets and what we call plug and play. You literally marsh protocol before they come. Now, for people that don't understand marsh protocol, so you look at massive bleeding. You look at, I haven't done marsh in a time, but I'll try to remember. So you're looking at massive bleeding. Then you will look at.
I can quickly Google it.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't done the training.
And you haven't slept in how long? So massive hemorrhage, airway, respiration, circulation, and head injury or hypothermia.
And hypothermia, yeah. So you will do the marsh protocol once you're there waiting for the vehicle. Will hide, and then the vehicle will stop. You will load up. There's no stabilization, nothing. You can't do that because the vehicle needs to run at about 100, 110, 120 kilometers an hour. Otherwise, they also in a problem. So that vehicle will then take them to a stabilization point that's normally anything between 20 to 30 kilometers from the front line. There, it's like a field hospital. We're fortunate our unit has got surgeons and everything there, so they will stabilize you. They will look at all the, yeah. Yeah, great scene with Steffenberg. Yeah. So there will be a stabilization, and they will then go through the stabilization with you. Then, from there, they will then only there's normally like hospitals or state services, ambulance team that will come and pick you up from the stabilization point and then take you through to the ICU to hospital. So that's.
Are you tapping the table?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I thought it's like doom doom, but it's very specific.
No.
Okay, I'm with you. Okay.
We are under alert, and yes, our anti-air is working, so you can hear that also.
Okay. And then in terms of the range of the front line, how has that changed? Like, what are we looking at?
So our typical
obviously we had this conversation already, guys, in our stream with Jana. Yeah. But I'm just asking you to repeat yourself for people who didn't.
So no problem. Typical drop-off point can be anything from 5 to 6 kilometers from the line.
So there's no longer like this is zero. Exactly. It's like it's a zone.
Yeah, but there was never 0-0. The thing is also, like the traditional trench systems that you see, it's non-existent because people can't get time to do that. With drones, there's no such thing anymore. So that long big trench systems that you see, no, it starts as a foxhole. From a foxhole, it will become a bondage, and that's it. There's no more than that. You can't do trenches anymore unless you do trench systems, but that would be second or third line. It will be 5-8 kilometers from the line. But then again, it's also just as dangerous. Our defense lines normally lie 20 kilometers behind the line. Then I mean built up defense line. Depending on area to area, but in the area that we now, our solid defense line is actually part of one of our flanks is very, very well protected. But then, yeah, not all the areas are like that.
Sure. I have a question. Okay. So obviously, I was going to say you have a relationship with Project Konstantin, and then I'm like, yes, you're married to Halina and you're my bro. But I mean, like, there are organizations with whom you have like a personal connection or like at least a working relationship, right? Is it easier for them to just send something via Nova Posta, like for you, and then you can go collect it on your time? Or is it better if they come to you? And the reason I'm asking this is oftentimes we as Project Konstantin, we kind of work as the mediator between soldiers and other volunteer organizations, right? And the guys are often hesitant to give up. Also, thanks, Jack. Thanks for joining. Bye. He's hopping off. So oftentimes we do not want to give out the information of the guys, or they don't feel comfortable sending out their information to someone they don't know to meet up at a specific point when they don't know this person. So what works best for you? What is, yeah.
Jan, it depends on what the person wants to donate, being honest with you. Because a lot of people bring a lot of shit and then we can't use it. So, like for instance, we've had a donation. Somebody said, "Oh, we want to send you some stuff." Okay, yeah, cool. It's tourniquets, and I'm like, "Yeah, okay." And then they send me 40 Chinese tourniquets, which we can't use. It's not Cat 7, it's not SIG, so you can't use them. So that guy, and really we appreciate that donation, and I mean that person spent that money for it, but unfortunately, it's not something we can use. If it's something that we request or something that we require, yes, for sure. There's a lady in America that personally donates to me and Halina. And she would normally transfer dollars to Helena, and we would buy tourniquets and we'll do a personal video to her. She doesn't want to go through an organization, I understand. So that we do normally. But if you want to send something from you buying it there and sending it here, you're more than welcome to do that. But then you cannot be negative with me when I ask you, okay, listen, what are you sending me? What is your budget so that I understand what you want to buy? You understand what I'm saying? You cannot just send stuff. Or send a night vision. I've had that also. Somebody sent it a night vision. Oh, it's the most amazing thing. No, it's a hunting night vision, which the infrared cannot be switched off. So yes, you've just wasted $1,000 of your money because we literally cannot use that thing. I cannot use it. It's impossible. With drone technology and night vision, I can see your infrared infrared a kilometer, 1.5 kilometer away. So how can I give that to somebody?
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at Olia. Don't spend money on cheap tourniquets.
Yeah,
they
exactly
are like
that.
a broken condom, but you actually can potentially lose a life because of it.
Yeah.
That is such a good way to put it.
So that is always the thing. So other organizations, by all means, but also I'm being honest with you. You know how we work. Um, Halina and Jana, Greg, Xenia, all of them been screened by multiple organizations in multiple intelligence services before they were allowed to come here.
That
Also,
is the funny thing.
you cannot come to me because the other thing is you will not be able to reach me without being arrested. So that's the other thing. So you can't say to me, "Oh, I'll meet you." You won't be able to meet me in the area that I am mostly in. Now, yes, like I said, I am in command, so I'm in an area where civilians are still. But where my guys are, where our operations are, in the area where there's no civilians anymore.
Yeah, that's actually funny that you mentioned the security checks, because also
And it's doable
huge.
as an as an organization. It's doable.
No,
It's not like we can't do it, but you must just understand it takes time. It's not something easy.
So the funny thing is, okay, so YouTube fam, most of you aren't on Twitter, but Twitter people will know there's a group of sock accounts that like attacking people who ask for accountability and transparency, right? And they called me a Russian troll and a Russian agent. And an FSB agent. And I started laughing because the screening that Halina and I had to go through just to get to where Viper's guys were and to meet the people we met. It's absolutely insane when you have these keyboard warriors just typing stuff. And I'm like, bro, do you even know how many checkpoints I had to go through to get to where I went?
Yeah, I mean,
So,
it's not the place where you were is not what you've seen as a civilian is something nobody sees. It's just the way it is.
yeah. Okay, so Lisa wants to know.
Okay, that's very interesting. So let me explain something. You know what's the funniest thing? Yes, I've been in Ukraine since 2023. And yes, Lisa, the funniest thing is, me and Jana had a discussion about. Hi, Hubert. I see he's on. So me and Jana had a discussion to actually try and sync me and Pete's diaries just before he passed. And the funny thing is, we also fought in one of the areas that Pete fought. We fought in the exact same area. But people also think that you communicate a lot and you meet, and they have this idea that it's this small front line. Although we're fighting in the same city, there's 3 or 4 or maybe 5 different battalions fighting there. A battalion is anything between 400 to 800 people. So you can imagine how it looks. And my path just never crossed with him. But we were literally on the brink to actually set up something to meet. Yeah, and then unfortunately passed. So
yeah, but I think so. That's something that Rachel said in her space, and so she said it, and I don't remember if it was the soldier who was there this week or last week who also said it, that by now there's so much, like for technical equipment and so on, it's just sorry, I got distracted by Nick's message. There's so much technology in Ukraine that it's almost, is it the kind of point where you're like, it's just easier to buy it in Ukraine because it will be here? Or are there some things that you can say without violating OPSEC that you're like, no, for this, we'll buy this in freaking wherever the hell? Or is it for the most part you can buy everything you need in Ukraine with like night vision and rep systems? Or And as I say this, I realize
yes and no. But the thing is, a lot of the manufacturers globally has moved to Poland. So for us, it's very easy to get stuff from Poland into Ukraine. So we normally would either procure it Poland, sometimes in the UK, sometimes in Europe, depends. But yes, the most of it is better than better in Ukraine. We can buy anything in Ukraine because the supply chains are there. So people always think that if I buy in America, it's simple. PMax. PMax is a magazine type, which is very, very strong and works very well with the 5.56 different weapons that we use. So PMax Ukraine is cheaper than it is for you to buy them in the US and then send them to me. So obviously that's something I will buy here in Ukraine. When it comes to rep systems, we support Ukraine. The reason why we support Ukraine is because they understand what the current requirements are or frequencies are. So they can build to specification what we need now. Yeah. And they know the product has been tested on battlefields. We've used their product. We intend to stick to that. The other thing, like night vision, there's a reason why we only buy P14s, because P14s has been tested, had snow on them. We know that they last. We have had fancier ones that's more expensive donated to us, but they've done 3 missions and then they need to be sent for service. So it's also about durability and lasting. That's also something we looked at. So that it's easier to just buy it in Ukraine.
Sure. Makes sense. Okay, guys, I do want to remind you again of the fundraiser. We are raising money for a vehicle for the 42nd Vipers company. How many did you lose in how about the time again? Remind me. 4 in 3 weeks.
Month and a half.
4 in a month.
More or less.
4 in a month. So that's 1 a week.
Yeah.
If honestly, it sounds bad when you hear this, but then just remember, rather lose a vehicle than someone's life. Okay, that's the thing.
It sounds bad, but it's the area that we're in. Remember, we went through a year where I've lost 1 vehicle in a different area. But we're now in a very difficult area. So that's why there's obviously you're going to get vehicle losses more. And also something to remember is it's not like we ask for it. It's just, come on. It's not like my guys say, hey, here we are. I mean, we really, really,
you just
really,
paint
really
this little
try
red
out.
target on the roof.
Yeah. Okay, shoot me. It's not like that. It's just at the area that we are, like I say, it's extremely difficult. But yeah.
Yeah. So
Makes it difficult. And the other thing is, if we do not get donations and we run out of vehicles, I cannot rotate my guys. It's as simple as that. So then people must understand that if there's no vehicle availability, we can then still try and make a plan, and we can always try and make a plan. We've made a plan with an APC and we lost it. But that's above my pay grade. So,
and guys, the vehicle we're fundraising now, Viper told us he needs a vehicle because the battalion only had 1 vehicle. And then that vehicle got blown up. So now they have 0 vehicles. Okay.
now we make plans. That's what we do.
Now
We
they
always make a plan.
Boer maak 'n plan, I know. So what we need is $12,600. Okay. And that is the vehicle, the cage netting thing, some protective metal as well, and the rep system. So please, if you're able to, that would be amazing. Like, we also have the raffle going on that will end next week, same time, for these patches that are awesome. Like, and these are Viper's patches. I am so jealous that he's giving these away. Did I ask Rick to help out? No, I did not want to bother Rick, so I didn't ask him. I didn't want to ask him because I don't want to bother him. And then also there is the RPG. There's an RPG thing, right? Canister holder. Yeah.
I'm not shooting, but anyway, it's empty, so there's literally nothing that can be a problem if I want to send it to somebody.
So, and that has been signed. Yeah.
Like all over. And most of the guys are, only 2 of the guys are still in the unit. 3, soon the 3rd one will come back. But then there's also some of the fallen soldiers that sign it. So it's very, very special, and it was used. So
yeah. Oh no, I just thought you carry around empty RPG canisters.
No, I can show you full ones. That they are also. Yeah.
I don't think YouTube will like that. So what I want to say. Okay. Are you able to share some of the funny call signs the guys have, or is that not something you can share? Oh, okay, Maria, I can send you, like, maybe PayPal works. But yeah. Okay, so no sharing of funny call signs. That sucks. Because they have really funny.
Yeah, there's very funny call signs. Normally how it works is you've got a call sign when you arrive here, but then I have the fullest right to give you a call sign. And we normally do. So we had a guy from Scotland. They have left, so I can speak about their call signs.
You can talk about those
so
too.
we had a guy, 2 guys arriving here. One was from Mexico, and the other one was from Scotland. The guy from Mexico said to me, "No, his call sign is Celt."
No, the guy from Scotland said his call sign is Celt, not from Mexico.
Yeah, that was his call sign when he arrived here. And like we were in a command meeting, and we were talking about the 2 new guys, and it's like Celt, and the other one was Puppy. And I said, "Listen, Puppy, there's no way that I'm going to call you Puppy. This is not going to happen. So your name is Tequila and your name is Whiskey." And they were Tequila and Whiskey till they left. Still Tequila and Whiskey. Because it was the easiest.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then like Candyman is a guy from Germany. His call sign was Kraut. And I said he used to get donations from his friends in Germany. They used to send us chocolates, boxes of chocolates.
Oh my word. That is awesome.
And then so I said to him, no, your call sign will change now. You're the Candyman. So, and that's how his call sign became Candyman. And not only that, it was a reference. He's like a full body tattooed guy. He was a tattoo artist as well. So I said to him, it's also to refer to that movie. There was a movie about a trucker that chased people and killed them. And it will be like over the radio, Candyman. So,
haven't seen that movie.
It's an old, very old movie. I'm giving away my age again.
Okay, Malume.
Yeah, Hubert, it was quite funny. I also had a laugh.
Okay, so Hubert also just donated £10. Thank you so much for that.
Oh, thank you so much.
And then this, which brings us to $4,014 for the stream, which means we need so our goal for this stream is $6,300. Okay, so we still need $2,286, which is a lot closer than when we started.
Than we were 2 hours ago.
Yeah, this is amazing. This is really awesome, guys. Yeah, it's amazing. Oh, fuck, sorry. Okay. Maria just wanted to save me from reading Nick's comments. So Maria, Nick, and I are in a group chat. Okay, I know Maria through Nick. And then that's why. Sometimes we're just like, okay, Nick's just being Nick. But he's behaving himself this stream. I'm very proud. But I think he went to bed.
Awesome.
But he's behaving
No,
himself.
we are not. No, he's there. Jans, Kapans.
Yeah.
I've got like 11 minutes. Then I've got quite a bit to do still, yeah.
Oh, Papa Llama. Okay, guys, you have 11 minutes. We have 11
Sorry,
minutes.
I need to, it's almost 11:30. I still need to work, and at 6 I need to wake up again, so it's going to be a rough one. And my wife just arrived at the nation, so I haven't spoken to her in a day and a bit, so I also want to just quickly say hello.
Hello. Okay, guys, so you
amazing.
have 11 minutes. We have
10
11
minutes now.
Okay, if 25 people donate $100. Yeah, oh yeah, you say that, but then I'm South African, so I do like a currency conversion in my head, and I'm like, shit, that's a lot of money. So we need $2,286. Otherwise, I need to break my promise where I said I'm keeping Viper hostage until we reach 50% of the money. Turns out it was a very bad idea to say I'm keeping someone hostage when we are not in the same country, and he is way taller than I am and stronger.
And can shoot at a very far distance accurately.
Okay, that as well. But I mean,
and can blow up shit. And I can go continue with the ants and ants.
Nick's advice is never take someone hostage. How many kilograms of biltong or peppermint cake is that? Oh, my word, no, man, a peppermint crisp. Oh, I miss that.
That would be nice.
But it would be nice. Okay, when I come again, I'll bring ingredients for I'll just bring like a whole box of peppermint crisp, and then I'll make us some peppermint crisp.
No,
okay?
you can buy Nestle's peppermint crisp here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it's just a South African thing.
I am having Kellogg's cornflakes in the morning. What are you talking about?
No, man, Kellogg's cornflakes is... Wait, you have Bocomo?
Yes.
No, sorry.
Not Bocomo, Kellogg's. No. Kellogg's is done by
yeah, but I mean,
Nestle.
That's British.
Listen, no, but I've got the right shop now, sis. I found Sealpo. Now, Olia and probably Nick will know Sealpo. It is the best place to buy a lot of international products.
So they sell peppermint crisp there?
They sell Nestle's peppermint crisp.
Okay. So for those of you who don't know, peppermint crisp is a South African traditional dessert.
Yes, but it's a Nestle product.
Okay, you know what? Shush.
Okay, I'll turn my mic down.
So what it is you take tennis biscuits, which is... Oh, okay, he's gonna vape. Okay. You take tennis biscuits, which I think in America it's called graham crackers. It's like a similar thing. And you have a layer of
tennis biscuits.
Baker's tennis biscuits. There we go. Okay. Then you take...
Shush. I know the recipe.
Then you take a can of cooked condensed milk. Okay. So it's like a can of caramel and a cup of cream, and you whisk it together until you have like nice and fluffiness. And you spread a layer of that on top of the tennis biscuits, and then you crumble... I usually grate the peppermint crisp, and you sprinkle that, and then you do another layer of tennis biscuits, this cream caramel mixture, and chocolate, and then you put it in the fridge. It's usually best because it has to set overnight, but you can, if you're in a rush, you can do it after 3 hours, but it's best overnight, and it is so good. It's so rich and creamy and chocolatey and minty and delicious. But some people don't like mint and chocolate combined, like my brother. My brother is like, why are you having mint that is literally toothpaste. So, for example, when I have like sinus, I like to drink peppermint tea, and my brother took a sip. He's like, "This is hot mouthwash. Why are you drinking this?" So it's oh, Olya says condensed milk in Ukraine is tastier anyways. And Andreas says peppermint tart is divine. You guys must try it. Maybe when I'm in Ukraine again, I'll have a cook-off. I'll go to Rick's, or Rick and I will go somewhere and we will make it. I've just decided. I don't even know if Rick likes it, but this is top tier journalism. Oh my word! After 8 chocolate Tanae. Oh my word! I love After 8. Oh, that's delicious. Oh my word! But it's so expensive, and my problem is like, my problem with After 8 is like, I'm like, no, I'll just have one, and then next thing I know, like I've had like half the pack.
It's like Ferrero Rocher. Oh, it's yeah.
I'm like not that
You
big
start
on
with
Ferrero Rocher.
that first gold paper, and then
It's
it
true.
goes the second bowl and the third bowl, and then the 8-pack is gone.
Oh, so Maria, Mari biscuits are different to tennis biscuits. Okay, tennis biscuits has a bit of a, it's got like a coconut. It's got a coconut taste to it. Mari biscuits don't have that. But we also have Mari biscuits. We use them to like make s'mores. But tennis biscuits has like a coconutty taste to it. And yes, okay. Alex says, you saffers on nuts. I rest my case. See the Monty Python sketch on wafer thin mints. Okay, you know what? I've never watched Monty Python. The only thing I have from Monty Python is a bunch of Brits sending me Monty Python clips. And then I will get like reaction gifs. And I'd be like, I don't know this, I don't get the context. And they were like, oh my word. And then they sent me the Monty Python video clip that I need to watch. So, yeah.
Yeah, these tennis biscuits all there. Lisa said maybe if we donate enough, Halina will join the stream. That's not possible, guys. Sorry.
Unfortunately,
she's traveling, so
she's traveling. And that's also why Viper is available, because he's lonely.
No, not really. I've got enough work, I promise you. Not to be lonely.
I'm just here. I'm trying to play the sympathy card so that people donate, and you're just ruining
okay,
it.
I'm lonely. Yeah, please donate. I'm lonely. Okay. No.
Oh my word. Okay. So our last donation was Hubert, still, which was £10. Maybe someone will watch the stream after we're done and then they will donate. That's also a possibility. You need to watch Monty Python with me on Discord. Oh, of course. Okay.
It's typical British humor.
Just not enough bombs or biltong. I think right now we need bombs, and then we can, Viper and I will start a biltong company in Ukraine after victory.
So look, I'm a good shooter, so I can shoot cows, no problem. I'll make biltong.
We don't want to try orc biltong. We're not interested in doing that. Oh my goodness, that's probably gonna get the stream banned.
Yeah, please. Be very Pitaras.
Pitaras. Okay, so Olya says, Viper sending you all the love on behalf of Ukrainians. Thank you.
Thank you, Olia. It's an honor to serve Ukrainians. They're amazing people. I mean, I'm married one, so must say a lot. And I wasn't the typical soldier that came to Ukraine to find a wife. I can promise you that. If you
he
knew
was
me
like,
before,
I'm not getting married again. I'm not getting married again. I'm not getting married.
I was focused. I was focused on doing the work that I'm good at. So. But yeah, they're amazing people, and it's an honor to be able to serve and make a difference. And I always say, in 10 years' time, when this war's over, you're going to ask, your grandchildren are going to ask you, where were you, Dad, when this happened? And I wanted to say I was there. I helped. So, hence the reason I'm here.
Yeah. Okay, good night, Carlito. You're getting foggy brain vibes. I think it's also almost the time you told me you have to leave.
Yeah.
So, guys, Viper was not held hostage the full time. Learn from my mistakes. Do not take someone hostage who is in a different country than you and who is way taller than you and stronger than you and bigger than you and can shoot guns. Also, it doesn't really work if you actually care about the physical well-being of the person, because I know he needs sleep. So I'm sorry. I'm the worst hostage taker. Kidnapper.
Yeah,
Kidnapper.
hostage taker. Kidnapper.
I'm the worst kidnapper in history, but we will be back. First of all, we have a stream on Monday with Maxim Erislavi and Olya. And then on Friday, again, we will have Viper and we will do the raffle. So thank you guys
we can bring
so much.
in my other brother.
Yes, I was wondering if I should like ask Jana, but I didn't want to bother him. It's the same reason I didn't ask Rick for help, because
I will ask Zenya. I'll ask Zenya for next Friday.
Yeah, because I always feel too bad to bother people. Be like, hey, can you be on my stream? So, yeah. Anyway, guys.
Okay, guys, be blessed.
Love you
Have
all.
a great
Thanks
one.
for watching.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for each and every donation. Thanks for caring for Ukraine. And Slava.
Are you gonna give him apples or hearts? Are you gonna give him apples or hearts?
I'll bend my fingers.
There we go. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thanks, guys. Be blessed.